Good evening, everyone. For this week's theme of 70s revival, I decided to take one element from the 70s and turn it into my own interpretation, my own concept, and my own idea, pretty much. The 70s had so much going on through that era. I decided that one element would be the best plan for me, and I was going to stick by that. So I decided to make a tennis outfit because in the 70s, tennis was so popular, and it became pretty much the ultimate spectator sport. So I decided to take one person from the 70s, which was Arthur Ashe, and he became one of the best known tennis players in the world, and he was known for wearing his polo and shorts. So I decided to take the top half part of what he wore, which was the polo, and revive it into something that is known for being able to wear it today. In the 70s, obviously you know that plaid was something that was very in, so I love the plaid right here, and the bright colors is something that's used today. You see bright colors everywhere, neon greens, pinks, oranges, and yellows. So I decided to put that on the sleeve and make my own little logo and make a yellow collar, which could also be worn up or down in the Superfly collar if you want to.
Superfly.
Superfly. And I made a pleated skirt since it's tennis, and this right here has ribbon in it, so you can make this any design that you want. When you're playing tennis, if you wanted to curl it up, you can curl it up if you want, just like that. So you can make it any design that you want, and that's basically something that you see today. Whenever you see clothes, you see hooks, you see snaps, you see buttons, and they're all interchangeable. So that's one thing that I really like about today, but I also like the plaid that reminds me of the 70s as well. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it is. I like it. I think you made a huge improvement from where you were at last week.
Thank you.
And it's great to see an actual piece this week. I think that the idea for the ribbons with the skirt, I'm not sure how functional, I mean, for actually playing tennis, I'm not sure how that would work. But I think it's a cool idea as far as just, you know, an instant accessory that's part of the outfit. I like that. Overall, the palette all works very well together, which I think is also a big improvement from last week. I'm not sure the palette might be 70s or it might not. I'm not sure. I don't really think of plaid when I think of the 70s, but that might just be me.
All right.
Well, like Carl said, I think you made vast improvements from last week. I really want to thank you for stepping up and getting a lot more into it this time and coming to us with a produced piece that we can just critique better because we look at it, it's real. And so thank you for all the extra work that, of course, that took. And I think you did a really good job of explaining yourself and explaining the thinking behind the different elements that you added in. And I see the connection between the 70s and here, and I like that you explained that, what tennis was back in the 70s too. One of the things that I liked about your first piece that you showed us back at the selection was that you really accommodated the athlete into the way that the clothing was designed. So I think that maybe I'm like hungry for that again because I thought that was very innovative, and hopefully that will come up again. But I like this that you have the kind of clothes tailored for athletes going on. I hope that continues. I think that's a cool signature thing that you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Charles, what do you think?
Yeah, number one, I totally agree with Kate. I think that it's nice to see you apply yourself to each week's challenge and yet retain something that provides you as an individual artist your own voice. I'm very relieved to see your presentation here this week because it's a testament to your networking skills that you got through last week. You were at the bottom of the totem pole, and I had faith that you were better than that because of what you showed when we were first screening. I like this piece. I'm with Carl as well. The plaid is not something I've ever recognized as 70s. Perhaps it is. But I think that style-wise it works. It's an attractive piece. I like the logo that you came up with. I guess if I'm going to get down to nitty-gritty details, the issue I'm concerned with is I can see a lot of a lack of attention to detail when it comes to like frayed edges and things of that nature from here, which means if I got up close it'd be very evident. I hold everyone accountable, whatever their medium is, so even if it's a graphic designer I can be equally critical, but I think overall very successful, and I hope that we can continue to see this quality of work moving forward.